Alright, here we go. Time to make some money back from the Astrid.
Sincerely hope that you found your way into safety, as the sun is now erupting. The tide will now travel through the system and, with violent force, damage stations and ships alike. Be safe.
I want to be just inside the shield of the docking bay. Yeah, weirdly enough, there's no landing gear hotkey for this game, which is odd to me. Very odd.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
There we go. So now that the sun has exploded, I should take shield damage here, but it should be very minor.
Nav beacon.
And I just want to pop on over. The anomaly right here should be now stabilized. And jump me right into... Ah, that sparking means it has stabilized and is ready to go into the leap of faith.
Entering system. Leap of faith.
Wow, this thing takes a long time to slow back down. But it's got an absolutely massive shield. So I should be able to boost a little bit. That's a pretty cool looking alien station. Nice sleek looking design. Now, I don't think you can make infinite money from this station, but you should be able to make a lot of money.
Astrid.
And then while I'm here, I wonder what will happen if I really push my luck. I haven't necessarily done anything that could damage my relationship with the Vigor Syndicate or the twins yet. But I do want to know what happens if I try to bail out the other Astrid here and try to steal it for myself.
Hey, will you stop firing?
The guns on this are retarded. What? So for an M-sized trading ship, the guns on this are not very good. Or, well, not very effective, I should say. They are slightly above average pulse lasers. Well, not slightly. They're a bit better than pulse lasers. And the only reason that this other Astrid is holding up so well is because the Astrid shield is monstrous. Wow, I can't believe. I can't believe that that ship has not turned hostile with how much I just shot it.
Why are you shooting at me?
Because I want to steal your ship. I want you to bail, so I can take your ship. Because now that the storyline is over, there's no reason to let you just stay here with your ship without me taking it. Effectively. This is gonna take a while. Looks like. So those boron ships, specifically a small boron ship with the Gatling gun that's excellent versus shields, would probably be a pretty good option for trying to do this. Trying to make the one crew on that ship bail. Still not hostile. That's intense.
Why are you shooting at me?
This is mostly just an experiment to see if I can actually steal his ship. I'm gonna have to let my weapons cool off once more. And hopefully that won't let his shield recharge too much. So his weapons will be just as effective as mine are versus the same ship, effectively. These weapons should perform a bit better against KHK and Xenon if you're using these as regular trade ships. Especially if you assign these ships flee orders if they get attacked. Then a KHK and a Xenon patrol won't really be able to do much against
You're
these.
wrecking my shields.
That's the point. Alright, look how much quicker the hull goes down. Excuse me? The hull doesn't go below 80? What? Oh, so I can't, no matter what, steal that ship. Some kind of protection on it. And he's not turning hostile no matter what. There's definitely some kind of protection there. Good to know. Well then, without further ado, it's time to get back over there.
Satellite. Nav beacon.
Overshot the anomaly, which is fine. Wow, and this is loaded for cargo. It does not want to stop moving. Or loaded full of cargo, I should say. I do, however, want to stop and repair my nav beacon on the way out. So that way I don't lose track of where the anomaly is. It was definitely a pain to get that anomaly tracked down the first time. It'll be much more of a pain to do it without a beacon next to it. The normal travel speed on this thing is not very fast. Or conventional travel speed, I should say. There we are.
Entering system. Avarice.
Where's that nav beacon at?
Nav beacon.
Alright. I want to clear all orders off of this ship so that it doesn't move or rotate the ship in any way.
Astrid.
The region is no longer hazardous, so safe to fly around in.
Nav beacon.
Pop out here real quick and repair. What in the world? Why am I being pushed away from the nav beacon? Excuse me. I forgot that the nav
Asteroid.
beacon's whole points are ridiculous. That nav beacon's been alive since, or it's been alive for a few tide events. That should tell you that that nav beacon has an absolutely bananas amount of hull. The turn intervention core is over in Haktiva's choice. No sign of the Asgard though. Now that I'm back aboard the ship, clear out all the orders again. We're going to trade off all this Protectian.
We have new orders. Navigation.
This is the navigation console. That's funny. Alright, I don't think I'm going to lose any reputation with the VIG, but we'll find out. They won't target your combat ships. That's interesting. Very nice. I've assigned the Minotaur ship, or the Magnetar ship, sorry. I've assigned the Magnetars to the asteroid belt, so now those two are bringing in resources and will not be destroyed by any Chitterer raids.
Entering Avarice 1.
Oh, that would explain a few things. Most notably why I'm losing a few fighters out of this fighter group. Alright, while I am
Entering system.
waiting,
Windfall.
Hello there.
I need to raise my relations with the VIG. Oh. Oh, autopilot, that's fine.
Disengaged.
I don't think this station's the ideal. Can't trade with the VIG, which is kind of a problem. We'll see if any mass traffic can be shot at the VIG stations. Actually, I don't want to be flying this ship. Just want to send it over to the wharf. Oh, there we go, selling out the Protectium. Just 11 million credits with no downsides, it looks like. And then I can have the Astrid dock and wait right there. There we go. Now I can get on with whatever I want to do, really. I need to go collect the inventories of these ships. I can do that real quick.
And
Can I help?
and
Can I help?
Plenty of money. I need to go over to the Hydra Regal, which I don't have within teleport range, so I sent it out to the Great Reef.
entering system. Heretics end.
Well, I sent it out to the Boron dock. And the reason I sent it out there is, or wharf, I should
Entering
say,
system. Great Reef.
is so that I can change
Hydra.
the
Regal.
mods on it. I need to dismantle the turret mods on this and switch turrets on this to something useful, because the turrets right now are bad, very bad. On paper, they're amazing. In actuality, they're terrible. Or in reality, I guess. Not even increasing gimbal speed could make these good. Let's see here. I think the railguns are fine because I can't get any better options. And then let's look stat-wise. That's a fairly good projectile speed and good rotation speed. Engagement range is short, so hopefully it will shoot something and hit. The engagement range is too long and the projectile speed takes too long. Alright. So arc turrets it is. Shorter engagement range, or effective range, which means it will only shoot at things close by, and higher projectile speed than the other turret. So hopefully arc turrets will be the better option here. And they should deal a good enough amount of damage. Yeah. I don't think I'll be needing those for a while. Or at all. I just need to wait for the equipment change screen to finish. Alright, I guess the wrench icon to go away. And then I can put more mods back on it. And I actually have no exceptional mods can be placed on that. Ooh, I have one exceptional mod that I can place on something, and I know the exact ship to put that mod on. Where's the Astrid at? Let's see here. Whose dock can I put that at? Go dock and wait there. That's good to know that I have enough mods to do one exceptional mod. Of course, the only real option here for this is the Mirage. Best mod in the game. Like, hands down the best mod in the game. It's not very exciting, but it makes your traders trade better. Or not be harassed by pirates ever. Or police. So this is the only rotation speed mod, which is interesting. Now then, the best mods for turret weapons is Slasher, because the negative doesn't exist for turreted weapons. So weapon cooling doesn't exist on turrets. So this negative is actually null and void for turrets. Nice. Very nice roll. Not bad at all.
Hello. Hello.
So hopefully that will be much better. A shield mod, interesting. Recharge rate or capacity. These do come up to now then the negative or properties that usually can happen on higher tier mods are I believe for mid-tier mods, they're very rare that you get negative values on these. And then the negative values shouldn't exist for the high tier mods, but as you can see, the values aren't exceptionally good on some. Actually, these are pretty good. It's up to 70% more shields on something that's ridiculously shielded is pretty good. Recharge rate would also be pretty bonkers. But I already have a guaranteed 19% recharge rate, so this secondary property would have to be pretty good. And I can only afford to do this once, so I don't want to. I can afford one exceptional quality for engines, none for shields, none for weapons, I believe. Yeah, none for weapons. And the single one for chassis. Yeah. So that's now done on the Regal. Just pop back into the ship real quick, bring up the elevator. And yeah, I need to go visit a faction representative at the I need to go visit the Antigon faction representative. And I also need to go over and visit either the Terran or I think I should visit the Terran representative to see if I can buy a small medium fab. Because I think they're the only ones I'm plus 20 with. Oh, I just got plus 20 with the... okay, so if the Antigon doesn't have the small medium fab, which I doubt they do, I will go see about the
We have new
Terran.
orders. Navigation. Fly to the following position.
Affirmative.
Okay, so this whole fleet is being wiped out by the K. So this ship, I will just remove the collect drop orders there and assign the collect drop orders here. And then the Node and Sentinel 2s right there. I don't mind letting this fleet die out. I didn't want those ships in the first place anyway, so if they get blown up, who cares? Hi, what's up? Hey, how's it going? Well, you know, I sold off those Barbarossas for some money, and I'm in the final stretch to get a small medium fab. And once I start making money off of a small medium, or once I get a small medium fab, I will also try and get, or try to get, um, blueprints for ships from the Argon specifically. And I will tell you why when that becomes relevant. Workforce? I don't have any workforce on none of my stations. I haven't put a single habitation module on any of my stations.
Entering system.
I know I
Bearing
should,
shores.
I probably should, but I don't have the EMP bombs to go steal blueprints for habitation modules anyway. I would love to put habitation modules on the, oh, these are the Vigor version of habitation modules for 500 workers, or 250 workers respectively. Good to know. And I don't want to build the boron ones because the boron one is just a small and requires water as a construction type. So that's 250 as well. So that takes all the boron, that'll take boron food to make boron workers. Any real profit from fab? Oh yeah, you can make a ton of profit from selling ships without workers. I believe without workers. Maybe I'll have to put a workforce or one of these on another station. These just take your Commonwealth items. Food rations, medical
Entering
supplies,
system.
and I believe
Watchful
those...
gaze.
Oh, what was that? Oh, I killed a Yaki on accident. Uh-oh. It was an accident. Anyway, the station that I will be putting a fab on selling ship is not fab, as you said a while ago. No, 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 no. When I make a small medium fabrication plant, or that'll turn this into a wharf, and then the NPCs will buy ships from this wharf. And I don't know if I need necessarily a habitation module on this wharf. But this will be the wharf because it has an abundance of Claytronics and hull parts. And I will be buying blueprints for ships from the Argon specifically because they have a closed loop option to make Argon stuff. And then that will make it so the Argon ships can be made out of energy cells and hull parts in Claytronics only. Meaning the Argon are going to make me a ton of money as soon as I can get that fab rolling like that. So maybe I should put a
Entering
dormitory on
system.
here, or a habitation
Heretics
module.
end.
We'll get a fun mission out of it too. So this will be interesting to see if the station should just supply itself as usual. There's a Talati construction vessel out there. Interesting. Oh. I have 2 trade ships assigned to this station as well, I do believe. Yeah, so these dolphins will either go trade for what I need, and keep this station supplied with food and medical supplies. I got 3 defense stations from
Entering
the Vigor.
system. Morningstar.
So these are the defense platforms, and that's why I now own these systems. And I can go steal the Earl King when I want to, at my leisure. I did just jump back into Leap of Faith with the Astrid I purchased. So $50 million is not really worth it for the Astrid, but seeing how I can go back into Leap of Faith now with the Astrid and pick up a whole bunch of Protecteon. That'll be nice. And then I can sell that for basically $11 million each time I make a trip. So every hour I can make $11 million just off
Entering
the Astrid.
system. Argon Prime.
That's pretty good. There was a reason I came over here. Ooh, that's nice. And the reason, of course, was to upgrade the Astrid with a chassis mod. The only one that matters, of course. Okay, so I'm putting a Mirage on the Astrid. That will ensure that the Astrid won't be bothered when I assign it its next orders. And since how the Astrid pulls a double duty as a container or a condensate end container and is a container trader as well. So now I'm going to have it supply whole parts to my Mercury station. Ooh, what is that? Oh, there's a K destroying my laser towers. I need to go deal with that. That's cool. Let me get this assigned first. How many not laser towers? Laser towers on the brain. How much whole parts do I have here? Not very many. There should be a whole part factory fairly close by. Ooh, there's another K over there. I knew I missed a K somewhere. Or no, that's the void. For a whole part factory. Perfect. Right there. This is slightly annoying, but it's fine. Buy whole parts no matter what the price is. Can get those whole parts out to the build storage of the Mercury factory. And that will ensure that the Astrid will now supply whole parts to my Mercury factory. Why do I prefer the Commonwealth economy and not the Terran? The Commonwealth economy, well, I don't really prefer the Commonwealth economy necessarily. I wanted to get the Boron up and going. I didn't know what state the Boron would be in, and at the very start of the boron, if you don't do all of the boron content right from the get-go and don't get access to the queendom right away, then this side of the boron needs a whole bunch of help to get themselves up and going, so you can make a ton of profit off of hull parts and claytronics. I'm still going to make a killing off of those, but if I let them be stranded a bit longer, I could have made more. But the reason that was one of the reasons. Also, another reason
Entering
is because
system.
of
Antigone
building
Memorial.
in closed loop. It skips building with closed loop skips a ton of intermediate components to build ships with. And if I do that with the Argon blueprints, I can make a lot more money than I can doing anything else. I will turn my few $1 million passive income into like a couple $10 million profit per hour kind of deal. So I'll become a billionaire very quickly off of that. And that will really transition me into the mid game of the economy. The Terran also have an equivalent of closed loop shipbuilding as well, but their economy is also very simple. And I will be able to slap down a small medium fab for the Terran economy as well, so it's not like I'm just doing Commonwealth stuff. I will start profiting off of the Terran economy too if I put a small medium wharf there, and that is one of my overarching goals for the Terran economy as well, because I want to sell them ships, and that'll keep their patrol carriers up and going. So that's neat. Or that'll keep small ships on their patrol carriers, so hopefully they can do their job better. And I want to do that before I undergo the Defenders of Sol mission line, because that makes the Xenon, I believe that makes the Xenon stronger the way I'm going to do it. So I want to prop up the Terran economy a bit more and be able to sell them ships before I do the next story mission. Or, well, before I do
Hello.
that story mission. This is not where I wanted to be. I want to go... Actually, I should look at this crafting bench real quick. Because I'm going to make a few million because I grabbed inventory from my collectors. Wow. Too bad I can't sell these to anybody because I don't have high enough rep with anyone. Oh yeah, there's the money right there. And I need to scale up my economy to start making. Well, I need to prop up my economy to the point where I can make $1 billion. And then repeatedly make a few $1 billion, because some of these storylines coming up that I will go through are going to take effectively $1 billion. So there's a reason why I'm focusing on economy, because some of the storylines do take that.
We're happy that you've continued to work alongside us and wanted to reward you for your efforts. It's an honor to present you with a new rank amongst our organization. Of course, this rank comes with great benefits. These benefits are tied to the rank, so if you lose the rank, the benefits go too. But with your record, I'm sure we don't have to worry about that. I hope you find these rewards fitting to the work you've done, and make the most of them. Oh, and you may also find that certain organizations under our jurisdiction now have interest in you joining their ranks. Once again, I thank you for your efforts. We look forward to working with you more in the future. Good luck out there.
Okay, I should have looked at this guy's blueprints first to see if I can buy the what I want from him. Build modules. There we are. So I need 116 million for the fab, for the small medium fab. I also want the extra large maintenance bay. And the reason I want the extra large maintenance bay is for the Earl King, so I can put all the Earl King stuff on the Earl King. I don't think I need a fabrication bay for that. So these are some of the mid-game goals I want.
Good luck out there.
Anyway, let me go back to that trader real quick and start and make a significant sum of money off of those collectors that
Hello. Can I help? Here you go.
set aparts go for an insane amount of money here. So maybe I will be able to buy the, what do you call it? The fabrication bay. I would really like to be able to buy the fab bay and I would like to buy blueprints as well. I'm very
luck
near my
out
goal
there.
of getting the fab bay. Yep. Yeah, those plots in particular will be the expensive ones. So I need to get an economy rolling for those. I also want to make a...
The ship will be undocking soon. Can I help?
I also want to make a whole parts factory out in FRF space and in Patriarchy space. Ah, it's looking like the last Lux is going away. It was unfortunate that I sacrificed those all to the void. But it does look like the Terran Intervention Corps is over here and ready to deal with the problem. Hopefully. Oh, right, the problem over here. I totally spaced that. Oops. I need to take care of this problem now.
Entering system. Atikva's choice. K.
Stop destroying my money-making grid. Oh no. I just about died. Excellent.
Danger.
Good, got them both. This should no longer be a threat to my laser towers. Okay, now this should no longer be a threat to my laser towers.
Danger.
I should probably double check and make sure those are dead. Okay. Okay, the laser towers should eventually make short work of this. Hopefully, if the raiders don't destroy it.
Greetings.
Or destroy the grid, I mean. See. This is low on my priority list right now. I know why that's there. To try and raise relations with the VIG. Potentially. I'm not sure. Never used them. This will be my dedicated anti-destroyer task force. They're a little pricey. Doesn't need that. Doesn't need that. Don't need that. Shouldn't need that. No crew necessary, just the captains. Ooh, 7 million for 4 of those, but I do want those. This Raven should have orders to supply the... Yep, supply the HOP wharf with advanced electronics, so those will get built eventually. Yeah, Boron should be good with missiles, huh? Good to know. I'll have to keep that in mind in case I decide to do a certain playthrough with the Boron. I realized that this station had the same problem as my scrap factory, so I just raised up the small medium docking platform there, and then decided to put more solar panels on those. I'm lacking silicon carbide, actually. That's hilarious. So they're right in the middle of Alright, why is the combat
Noden.
music not going away?
Sentinel.
Stupid wait for signal. I technically still counted in combat with the... Okay. An Ares is being constructed. Perfect. Let's see. Here's my Hydra. Actually, I want the Hydra to go over to the Terran representative, and I want to see how much cheaper their blueprints are. Because I think I get a discount with higher rep, and I have a Terrans at plus 20. Hello, Ego Shom. I already have that achievement. Thank you very much. It's nice to know, though. Let's see here. I would like to teleport over to the Regal.
Entering system. Antigone Memorial.
I have a little bit more materials required there. And I should make all of my money back off of this. Shouldn't cost that much money to get that research done. So I'm like really close to getting the fabrication. Yeah. I'm real close to getting to being able to make my own ships. That's gonna be great. I got too many things trying to do all at once. I did buy 4 frogs to help this station make money. Ooh, that's not... That wasn't my station. There we are.
Entering system. The Void.
I'm all out of silicon carbide. Alright, cool. I want to unassign one of these frogs. I want to get some silicon carbide from somewhere real fast. I would like to get it from my own station, but my own station is out. Oh. I believe the only other fab, or the only other, not fab, I got fab on the brain. The only other silicon carbide mill is here or in the other spot, and they're not selling any silicon carbide. Here, the only other silicon carbide mills that I know about. Ah, they have silicon carbide, cool. Make one trade with the Mercury factory. And then come back to be reassigned here. Okay, so my miners got destroyed by the KHK raids in the system. The large miner will not be, because its shield regen rate is insane. It's funny that the Terrans aren't doing anything about... Oh, yes they are. Okay. And the asteroid should be supplying this station with the hull parts needed. Oh, and Argon High Tech decided that it can now deliver hull parts too.
Entering system. Getsofune.
All I had to do was show the AI I could do it, and then it was like, oh wait, we can supply too. Yeah, the Boron have a small missile. Yeah, Boron should have access to missiles as well. Mhm. Now the Ares should be a much more durable fighter than the Pulsars. So as these are being built, I will get them over into Hactiva's Choice and start dealing with the problem. But I want them all as a group.
Entering system. Sol.
And then there's the looming problem of the Void. That's always a problem. Let's see, how long has the stream been up? Okay, I need to split the VODs here soon. So I will get these two Ares out and then do that.
Entering Jupiter.
Oh, come on. I hate it when I misclick and then it like decides to just stop doing what I'm telling it to do.
Entering Saturn. 1.
The VIG, huh? Yeah, I can't buy any of the VIG ships right now. I need to go over and raise relations with them. Which I don't know if I actually can or not. I should be able to just by destroying criminal ships just like every other faction, but we'll find out. Or I'll have to accept a mission or two from them. That would be unfortunate. Where am I right now? Oh, right. I'm gonna check the blueprint cost over here. Maybe they'll be cheaper. I have 20 relation with the Terran Protectorate. So their fab is just all the fabs can do the same thing basically. So you only need to buy one fab for the whole game if you're gonna make one to build ships. So I believe there's a Boron fab. The Terran fab is just a recolor of the Commonwealth fab.
Navigation. Prepare to dock.
I think those are the only options, because the Split also use the Commonwealth version.
Bring the ship in slowly.
I love this
Hydra.
combo.
Regal.
Split yelling at the Boron. Hilarious. Blueprint price are not affected by anything, sadly. Oh. Well. I have an idea what I want to do for my modded run, because I will be starting a modded run eventually. I want to I want to try and get everything done unmodded first. Because the overarching end goal is to get all terraforming done unmodded. But maybe I will start a fun modded playthrough in the meantime as I get bored. This gets a little tedious after a while. They're more expensive for the fabrication bay. Oof, and for the maintenance bay as well. Ouch.
Good luck out there.
Well, that sucks. Still waiting on one more Ares to build. Where do I want to send this then? I suppose I will check the Alliance of the Weird Blueprints, but I don't think they will
The ship will
sell.
be undocking soon.
They won't sell what I want from them, I don't believe. But I will check because all the other blueprints that I can buy from them, especially the Argon blueprints, will hopefully be cheaper. We'll find out. One way to find out. Oh. How's that research coming along? Hey, there we go. I'm so happy to finally have all of those researches done for the budget. So now if I start a new game, I can just skip all of that.
We have new orders. Navigation. Fly to the following position.
Confirm.
Alright, I am going to save the game and split the VODs. That's what I'm going to do. Save first, then split VODs. I don't need these save games anymore. That was just to get all the mines and everything done. I do like the spot I'm at right now. Modded ships and weapons are not interesting at all. Yes, for the modded playthrough that I will be doing, it's mostly going to be quality of life mods. So like lowering the station announcer volume to reasonable levels, increasing the tractor beam for lootable items. Things that are like nice quality of life things that won't break the game in terms of balance is my goal for those. And I'll probably stream exactly what each mods I go over. But anyway, I'm going to... Where am I? No. I guess I'll make it back into range of that. I am going to split the VODs right here. So the stream will go down for 30 seconds and I will be right back.